This is Morgan Page, and you're listening to MaGmA Global Groove.
Did you ever play in Europe? If yes, what do you think about its scene?
Well, I think Europe is something that really appeals to me. I really want to be playing more shows there. Most of where I'm playing right now is North America and Australia, South America, Asia, and Europe is definitely a place I love to travel and love to visit. And so far the clubs I've played there have been great. You know, I've played in London, I've played in Zurich, and in Sweden and Gothenburg, and I love the whole aesthetic. I love the whole European vibe, so looking forward to that. And I would love to play Italy. I've never even been.
Please tell us, how do you work? Maybe some info about your studio.
Basically, my studio is Pro Tools. Everything's centered around Pro Tools. There's some outboard gear for doing vocals, what you're hearing right now. I like to have analog compressors, and I like to use a lot of stuff in the box as well, so it's sort of a hybrid of things. I have a lot of analog keyboards, Dave Smith, Moog Voyager. I like to use a couple cheap soft synths like Silent, I think are great. And I think, sort of marrying those two sounds, sort of the bite of digital synths with the warmth and the character of analog is really important. And I'm always making upgrades, always changing the studio. I use Logic and Ableton occasionally, but pretty much 99% of the work is done in Pro Tools. Pretty much every remix starts out with the vocal being the center point for everything, and I scrap most of the original instrumentation. I take that vocal, build a chord progression around it after I've got sort of a kick and a snare, build some syncopation around the vocal depending on rhythmically where the vocal lies. I really like good chord progressions. I'm a real sucker for those. So I like to have good chords, and then the bass line follows, and then maybe an arpeggio, and start bringing in sort of the window dressing, the white noise, and the splashes and crashes and things.
How much time do you spend there?
Pretty much typical week is in the studio, 9 to 6, and then taking a break, resting the ears, and then playing the weekend, 2 or 3 shows in the weekend, maybe on average, if it's not like crazy tour. And it's a good balance, you need to be in the studio getting stuff done. I find it's really hard to work in airplanes and hotel rooms, so I try to get as much done as I can during the week.
There are some of your new release in these days.
We just had a brand new single called I've Had Friends, which I co-produced with Dave Dresden of Gabriel and Dresden, and that is out now. It's out on Beatport and iTunes. We have some remixes by Jean Alon, Cicada, Andy Caldwell, Tommy Sunshine, some really talented producers. So it's a different style than my other tracks. It's a little more aggressive. It's got a sort of a driving male vocal, but I think people are going to like it.
MaGmA.
Don't depend on those friends who pretend and lie.
What should we expect from you in the future?
Yeah, in the future, it's basically going to be, this album will be out. I'll be working on the next album, probably doing more remixes for my favorite producers. Really concentrating more on originals than remixes these days, but I think it's important to pick the right ones and focus on those. Definitely going to be upgrading the studio. There's some exciting things happening in the world of Pro Tools, so I'm going to be upgrading the stuff for that. But otherwise, just touring more and more, trying to play more countries, play new clubs, and make great music.
MaGmA.
And this was Morgan Page, one of the best DJ producer progressive house and one of the few pop official remixer. Thank you so much, Morgan. See you next time.
Great, thanks for having me.
MaGmA Global Groove.